So, hey guys. Today we're going on an adventure. We're going to Dollar Tree. I saw there was a whole bunch of stuff in Dollar Tree that looked like it would be good for gardening. So I wanted to take you guys with me to see what we could do. Hopefully my camera battery will hold out. This is a new camera, by the way, so I've never shot on it before. So let me know how the quality is, how the sound sounds, and everything compared to my other videos, because I was using my iPhone, I think it was XR, whichever one this one is. It's like all beat up and ratty, but now I have a big girl camera. So if the quality is not better, we're taking this camera back. It's going back to the store. So comment down below if you think it's better. How does this sound? How does the sound? And we'll just go ahead to Dollar Tree. So I'll see you there. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, we're now at the dollar store, and one thing I did want to note before we go in is that I'm gonna go to the garden section first and then work my way throughout the store to show you all. It doesn't have to be garden products to use for your plants, so I'll give you guys some ideas, some options that you can use for your houseplant collection as well. So let's just go in. So it looks like they have their garden stuff in, and let's see. So they have their tomato trellises, water sprinklers. What's good for water bottles? And these are cute. These plant ties. And so I decided to get 2 of these packs of climbing trellises, so that made 4. And then I walked over to where they had the pots and the gloves and the shovels, and I looked at a couple of those. Look at this cute little rake and some plant ties. These are actually really good. I used those a couple years ago. They have these rubber gloves. I guess if the water got through, it actually wouldn't because it's rubber or plastic. I don't know. And then they have these little shovels. These little shovels are really handy. I actually have one at home, but I'm deciding to get another. Here is some little stakes for your garden. So cute. They had bees, sunflowers, frogs, all types of little things. And little things that you can hang outside, and wind chimes. And look at this little tractor. It was so cute. And then I moved over to the little pots, these little 2-inch pots that come in packs of 3. They also had these 4-inch pots and 5-inch pots way in the back. And I decided to get a couple of those as well. And then I moved over to where they had garden edging. They also have windowsill pots and flower seeds, so you can plant your own wildflowers and marigolds. They have little trolls and these cute little things that had sayings on them and butterflies. I really like that. and then these little plastic pots where you could, they have the removable bottom, so if you add too much water, you can pour it out. And then the square kind, they only have one of these pots, but these were the nicer pots. Then I moved over, there were fake flowers and vases, of course, that they usually have. And then I moved over to the party things. Like I said, I wouldn't stay in the garden section. I was looking at the clear bowls specifically, and the pitchers as well for watering my plants inside. These are good for little saucers. You get 4 in a pack, so it's like 25 cents each. And then you can have smaller ones for smaller pots, and these are 12 in a pack, which I thought was really cool. Then you can also use these bigger bowls for something you're going to see later in the video, but I was really looking at these because the bowls are pretty handy as well, and I was just looking at the different kinds that they had. So now I'm moving over back to the garden stuff. They did have little seeds for your vegetables, and they do have these hanging pots. This one kind of looks like knitted, but yeah, they have these hanging pots that you can get. And then they have these bell cloches, aka what Heart-Shaped Leaves likes to call begonia bubbles. I thought this was pretty cool, seeing these in here for just $1, because if you look online, they're minimum $3 each for the exact same product. So this is why I was looking at those bowls over in the party section, and I'm going back over to see which bowls I want to put with the begonia bubbles as the bottoms. Then I went back over to the same section, and they had little greenhouses that you could start in your house for your vegetable garden, jute cord for tying up plants, both green and tan. And then I walked down the aisle of the candles, and you can see there's vases here, or just little apothecary jars that are really good for propagating. This was an ornament, a random glass ornament that I saw, or something that you could hang probably a plant from that doesn't need much drainage. In here is where I'm looking at all of the glass goods, where you can use these as propagation jars, or if you want to use something for leca, you can put things in here. And then I moved over to the sand and artificial rocks. Sand you can use decoratively, and then these rocks, I was saying no, don't put those on the tops of your plants, but I would not recommend them for plants that you water frequently. They cause a lot of problems. There's a little bit of fake flowers and fake succulents, and this I wanted you guys to see because in my last apartment, in my junior year apartment, I hung these shower caddies as planter wall hangers. So you can use those for small pots. And then I'm turning around again to see the plastic shower hangers. Heart-Shaped Leaves put these around her metal shelves and basically made that whole shelf a greenhouse. So I just wanted you guys to see that there were little shower hangers here. And then I'm moving over to the containers. And over here you can also create a propagation box. a little one. They didn't have very big ones, but you can not only use these for propagation boxes, but you can also use these for the domes. And I thought it fit better than all of the bowls that I saw in the party section, so I decided to get some of these. I'm just looking at all of the containers that they have and the glassware. In my opinion, these glasses were actually kind of more fancier than the ones that we saw earlier, but that's probably because these are drinking glasses. Then there's little spatulas and things that you can use. Those muffin pans you can use for seeds. These little like ketchup jars. Okay, so now I am back from the Dollar Tree. So I wanted to show you all what I ended up getting. And yeah, let's just hop into it. So I'll just start off with the bag with the least amount of stuff. Okay, so as you guys may have seen, they had trellises. Now, I've been looking for little cheap trellises for a while because I want to trellis up my Hoyas. They actually go like this. But yeah, 2 come in a pack, so I actually have 4. And this is a good deal. 4 for $2. That was actually amazing. So I'm really excited about these to put my Hoyas on. So yeah. And they're made out of plastic, by the way. Next up, as you saw, were these begonia bubbles, as Heart-Shaped Leaves calls them. They're actually called bell cloches, and they're something that you can actually put like your begonias and your high humidity loving plants in. And then they also have this, so they also have these vents on them, so you can actually air them out. You see these holes? So yeah, and I actually got 3 of these bad boys, so they were each $1. So I ended up spending $3 on all 3 of these. The next thing I got were these actual condiment bottles that you can use for if you want to water in a very specific place. Let's say you have a very small plant, you can use these to water that small plant and not get water everywhere, like if you were watering out of a watering can. So you can use these instead. The next thing I got were these bowls for the begonia bubbles. So the first one I got, I only could find 1 of these, or else I would have gotten 3 in total. But I ended up getting the one that they had. So it actually fits perfectly on top, if you can make it balance really. So it'll sit like that. And I think that actually looks nicer than the next option that I'm about to show you, which is these. These are actually Tupperware containers, and they come with tops. But this is also a great second option if you can't find the bowl like I had. You can also use these, and they actually, the begonia bubbles actually go around it, if you can see. So that's another great second option, and it doesn't look bad. I just like the bowl just a little bit better. So that's that. Putting that aside. So next I got like a gardening, I got a gardening tool, a shovel. I actually had one of these for the last 2 years, and then I think my dog took it or something, but either way, I can't find it, and I had the purple one, so I got another one, and I got this one in green. And then this is a water spout, if it will focus. And this is the one that you can put on your water bottle and water very easily inside. So this is like a great tool to have if you water inside a lot. And then I got 2 of these. I think these are 5-inch nursery pots. And it looks like a lot come in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 come in each of these. So I got 12 of those, and I got, I don't know how many are in there, but there's a lot. So there's a lot of these. So, and then this is like a 4-inch. I mean, they're very thin, but I mean, they'll get the job done, really. And I think that's about all I got for my haul from Dollar Tree. And if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Please turn on your post notifications so you know the next time I upload. And I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys have a great day. Mwah.